In our patch behind the farmhouse, where the pace of life is slow, and the lilies on the lake are broad and lush, we're all living here in clover, and the mating season's over, so there won't be cause for anyone to blush. In our land both green and pleasant, every bantam, duck, and pheasant, if they had them, would be walking arm in arm. For our life is good and steady till we're plucked and oven ready. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the There's a turkey with a gobble, watch his waddle start to wobble, when the rooster cock-a-doodles the alarm. We've got pullets, we've got chickens, we've got quails, what the dickens? It's a poultry tale, folk down on the farm. What a gorgeous vision this is. It's Ida, she's my missus. So forgive me if I'm laying on the charm. She goes in for heated quacking to point out the skills I'm lacking. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. Come on down and don't be strangers. In our duckyard of free rangers. It's a poultry tale. Down
It doesn't look good for a duck to look sheepish. It confuses the other animals.
How's it going, Ida? You still sitting? I don't know, it's alright for some.
Well, if you like the sound of it so much, how about you try taking your turn on the nest? And wipe your webs. I just did the floor this morning.
Oh, Ida, I'd love to have a crack at sitting on the eggs, but you just look so comfortable there, it'd be a shame to disturb you.
And what about that extension you promised to build on the nest? It's going to get mighty cramped in here when the little ones arrive, especially that big egg. Who knows what size that egg's going to be?
You know, I think that might be a turkey's egg.
Drake.
I had the same problem with my ex.
Here we go.
We had a whole mess of troubles with the little ones back then. They were afraid of the water. She had me running up and down the bank shouting, "Frank Purdue," and they still wouldn't go in.
Drake, how would a turkey's egg get to be in my nest? Must be your side of the family.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we, dear?
Yes, dear.
Anyway, must fly. I promised the rooster I'd help him count his chickens. Shall I see you back here?
Well, where else do you suppose I'm going to be? As a duck, when you're stuck, set sitting in the middle of your nest, then at best you get bored. There goes Drake on the lake. I can see him through the rushes all the time, feeling I'm just ignored. I don't pretend that this is all his doing. I'm a sucker for the billing and the cooing. But when you hear that pitter-patter of tiny feet, it doesn't matter how long I have to sit here minding my brood. Those little heads so soft and downy, their baby bods all golden browny, the beaks constantly open, waiting for food. It's the joy of motherhood. Those little ducklings walking around in a line. I'll do what any other mother would to try to do my best to bring up mine. It's the joy of motherhood. Those little perks that make it all seem worthwhile. I'll do what any other mother would to get my ducks decked out and living in style. Morning, Ida. Morning, Maureen. How's the mother to be? She'd be better if the father who was better at being the father who is. Sometimes I feel like it would have been better pairing up with a decoy. Oh, Ida, I'm sure you're going to make a marvelous dad when the family arrive. Not him, duck by name and duck by nature, ducking out of his responsibilities. Ooh, I'd say if buds were meant for sitting on eggs all day, they should have been designed with big old dimples in them. Oh, Ida, the very thought. So how much longer do you have to go? Well, by my reckoning, they should have been out by now. I went to all my prenatal hatching classes run by that self-satisfied stork. She said about half a month, but 2 weeks is up. Oh well, the best things do come to those who wait. I don't know, why do we put ourselves through it? Every spree, it's exactly the same. But just think of the rewards, Ida. All those lovely little ducklings. All those beaks to feed. Oh, waking you up at all hours. Getting into deep water. Attracting unwanted admirers. Like the cat. Why do we put ourselves through it? 'Cause when you hear that dibble-dabble, you're proud to say, "Hey, that's my rabble." Then watch their maiden voyage out from the bank. Like champagne corks, you'll see them bobbing, accompanied by mother sobbing, relieved. Thanks be to nature, nobody sank. It's the joy. Oh, prepare yourself, Ida. Oh my goodness. would you mind go trying to find him for me? He's probably making waves down at the local watering hole.
All right, Auntie Marmar is going to go now. I'll see you later.
Auntie Marmar, what a weird name.
What a big world it is.
Yeah, far out.
Don't go thinking that this is the entire world. It stretches far beyond the lake into the churchyard, though I've never been that far myself.
Wicked, let's explore.
Wait. There are 1 or 2 nest rules before you go paddling off. Number 1, no wet web feet in the nest. Number 2, you must feather your own nest every morning. Number 3, no quacking after sunset. Number 4, no planks in between meals. And number 5, wait a minute, you're not all here.
Hey, guys, there's going to be another member of the gang.
Oh, quack, he's a big one.
The size of the shell on that thing.
Where did he get such a big egg?
Yeah, y'all got cramped into regular size ones. How come you got the queen size ostrich job?
It's not fair, Mama.
No, it's not fair at all.
Hi, kids. I'm your dad.
Take a good look at him because you won't be seeing him very often. True to form, you miss the pitter-patter of petite paddles.
Well, I'm here now. All right, kids, who's up for a swim? What's gotten into you? All that sitting taking it out of you?
There's still one to hatch, you double clock the big one.
Let me see that egg again. It's definitely a turkey's egg. Just leave it. You'll never get it to get in the water anyway. Come and teach us how to swim. Come and teach him how to swim.
How about you teach him how to swim? I'll stay here for a bit longer. A few more days won't matter.
Oh, whatever you say, dear. All right, kids. Last one to the lake's a coot. Hey, wait up for me.
On the whole, they have always been more uniform. This one's different. This one's different from the rest. I can't believe a turkey's egg could fall into my nest. It's just a freak of nature, just a larger grade of all the other eggs I've ever laid. This one's different. This one's different. And there's different.
Honk!
Oh my word!
Honk!
What's wrong with your quack? You're not like your brothers and sisters there. And you're different.
Honk!
If I say butterball, does that bother you? No? What about water? Would you like to go for a swim?
Well, I'd love to, Mama.
Oh, thank heavens for that. I knew you were one of mine. Now your father is taking the others off for their first swimming lesson. How about we do the same right here down by the water's edge? Nothing too fancy in mind, just the basics to get you started. Ooh, it's a bit nippy, but it'll soon warm up. We must remember not to be afraid of the water.
Oh, I'm not afraid, Mama. Oh, could we swim out to that island?
Good gracious, no, I haven't been that far when me and your father were courting, and I didn't even mean to go that far then. Now, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, just do as I do. You should take to it like a... You should take to it. Hold your head up high like the most happy fella, while down below each thigh. Apropos, a propeller must keep paddling like the clovers. You keep paddling with your flippers while seeming to be dreaming and calm.
Like this?
That's the way. Bend your knees. No splashing, please.
Sorry.
And steady. Watch that eddy to your right. Danger sign.
Danger sign.
That's fishing line.
Fishing line?
Which strangles if it tangles you up tight. He's a natural in a class of his own.
This is wonderful. I am feeling full grown.
Look at
one lap of the lake be okay? It's the greatest thing. Can't we have one more try?
This is knackering. He swims better than I.
Pretty please.
Give me strength.
Bend those knees.
Just one length then.
Keep paddling like the flappers. Just keep paddling with your flappers while seeming
To be dreaming and calm. Just beneath the surface, you may struggle to get by.
but nothing can deter you if you
Hold your head up
That was much better.
Well, thanks, Mama. You said something about my brothers and sisters. You said they were different. Well, what's different?
Well, I can tell you for a fact that you can swim a lot better than they can.
Oh, you really think so? And what else?
Well, we must remember it's what's on the inside that counts, not what we look like.
What's marmalade?
It's a sort of orange preserve often found on toast.
No. What's marmalade?
Oh my God, Ida, no, listen to me very carefully, love. I want you to walk towards me very, very slowly. No sudden movements.
Drake, what are you clashing about?
There's something not very nice behind you.
This is your son, dear.
Oh my God, I created a monster.
Don't be ridiculous. He's just not your normal run-of-the-mill pond duck, that's all.
Ida, I have a reputation.
Yeah, and I wouldn't brag about it if I were you.
He's a turkey.
He is not a turkey. He loves the water.
Cranberry sauce.
See? He didn't even flinch. Now I want you all to get spruced up to meet the other members of the duckyard and be educated in the ways of the world. Drake, don't stare at him.
Look at him.
Now then, children, let's not make a fuss.
Look at him. Are you sure he's really one of us?
Family like this isn't strong, still you won't poke fun. All of you must get along. He's a special son. Come along now, children, follow me and stay close to me at all times when we make it trotted up. And beware of the cat.
Look at him. Legs are bending and the knees are not. Look at him.
That was obviously a shell shock.
Let the neighbors scream and howl when they see our brood. He's the foulest water fowl.
Why are you so rude?
Ooh, touchy.
Hello, Maureen.
Hello, Ida.
Oh, Drake. Oh, what a splendid brood. Did the big A check out a roll?
Look at him. Come on, Ida, tell me what went wrong. Look at him. Did you leave him in the egg too long?
I admire you for your pluck, simply ingenue. He may be no pin-up duck, neither dear are you.
I must be going. I hear the farmhouse children are throwing French bread into the water. Sounds trashy. I wouldn't want to miss out. Isn't it obvious?
Why make you all laugh and scoff?
Have you seen their reflection?
Why don't we play with the fishes?
Because you scare them off. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
Look at him. You admit he is a big string.
Our parents will
duckling, but so much more. Better still, he won't be missed. They think he's a flop. Maybe they'll let me assist him, giving him the chop.
Now, in a moment, you'll be presented to Her Grace, the most distinguished duck on the lake. She was once paired with a mandarin. You will see that she has a red band of cloth around her leg. That is the greatest distinction a duck may enjoy. It means that she is looked up to by both men and animals.
Now don't turn your toes in, just bow politely and say quack.
Hey, Turkey, have you been messing around with my missus?
What are you talking about? I don't look anything like him. I'm a self-basting, self-boasting, fine-prime specimen with wonderful spurs. As for that, I wouldn't even use it to stuff a duvet with.
Speaking of stuffing, I wouldn't suppose you'd be so full of yourself come Thanksgiving.
I hate that word.
What, stuffing?
No, Thanksgiving.
Congratulations, Ida. They're delightful.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Tell me, that chapter in the front, whatever happened there? It's not exactly your classic Beatrix Potter, is he?
I wish the others wouldn't pick on him so. He'll turn out all right when he gets older.
Well, the others are a triumph, my dear. I only wish I could have produced a brood of my own this year.
I know I'm terribly sorry.
He was a fine duck, the Mandarin. But alas, he became crispy and aromatic before his time. But still, life goes on. Where's Marine got to with that French bread?
Oh, this bread is so much better than usual stuff. Even the crusts are nice. You have to try it.
I'll have a dabble.
I could use a little gobble.
You're right, this is delicious. Come here, children, try this.
Another piece for the red-banded duck. Ida, you really are going to have to do something about that honk.
Look! Croissants!
No, you're too big for your age already.
Honk! If they knew just how dearly I would love to. Honk! But it's true, I'm a bird who seems to lack the knack. I'm just different from the rest. And who can blame them wanting me I'm just different. They're like peas from the same pod. No wonder they make fun of me. Life's harder when you're odd. But different isn't scary. Different is no threat. And though I'm still their brother, they forget I didn't choose to look this way. I didn't want to be unique. I don't like these grubby feathers and I hate this stubby beak. There's a runt in every litter, one black sheep in every flock. But when you know it's you somehow, your ego takes the knock. I'm just different, but I have a pride. Different isn't hateful. Different could be swell. Different is just, well, different.
Well, hello there, Ducky.
Who are you?
Me? Well, I'm your friend.
I haven't got any friends. Everyone hates me because I'm ugly.
Oh, they are too cruel. I think you look delicious.
What did you say?
I said poultry can be so malicious. Look at them guzzling all of that bread.
It's supposed to be nice. It's French.
An orange. Do you mean to say they didn't let you have any?
Not a crumb.
Well, that settles it. Lunch is in on me.
Well, you really mean it?
Well, of course I do.
Oh, well, you really are a friend.
Of course I am, but we must be
well, I better tell my
Oh,
brother first.
no, you mustn't. Look. She is talking to her grace. Don't you know a duckling should never interrupt anyone who is talking to her grace?
It'll only take a moment. I'll be right back.
What a feast! A little on the stale side, but one mustn't grumble.
Mama, excuse me.
Yes, excuse me, Your Grace. Vicky, don't stand on Downey's foot. She keeps going in circles.
Mama, can I talk to you just
a moment, dear. You better be soaking that in water first.
Mama, I was invited.
Yes, of course, dear. You better not be picking out just the raisins, Fluff.
Look, we won't be gone long. You are hungry, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, that makes two of us. We must be going.
Okay, only if you're sure.
Oh, I'm quite sure.
I feel sorry for her. How she managed to lay that egg, I'll never know. But it does bring tears to my eyes just talking about it.
Well, I just think it puts out the wrong image. To have someone who was like that braided on our lakeside.
Do you mind? That's my son you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just different. I think that makes him someone rather special.
Well said, Ida. I agree with you. And if I agree, then everybody agrees. I think an apology is in order from you two.
Wait a minute. Where's he gone?
I thought he was with you.
He was just a moment ago.
Well, if he has any sense, he's gone to go find a bag to put over his head.
Drake, that's enough.
I can't have gotten that far.
He was trying to ask me something.
Well, maybe he went back down to the lake. You know how he loves swimming.
Not without telling me first. Drake, where's he gone?
Oh my goodness. All right. Maureen, Henrietta, go look down by the hen house, see if he's there. Ida, we'll take the kids and we'll go look down by the lake. Ugly.
I'll coordinate operations from the grain store.
Welcome to the Kitty Cat Snack Shack. Fast food for famished felines.
It's a pretty nice place you got here.
A little bourgeois, perhaps, but I think of it as home. Now, let me see. What do we have here? We have duck pate, duck and chestnuts, duck with cherries, duck and here we are, duck à l'orange.
So, what are we having?
Oh, I'm having you for lunch.
Yes, I know we are. I mean, what are we going to eat?
I'll whip something up. A surprise.
My mother must have been thinking of someone else. You know, she told me to beware of the cat.
Bless her. Mothers are all the same, aren't they? For some reason, they think it's part of their job description to keep us from having any fun. Not my mother, though. Oh, no, she was different. Do you know what she used to say to me? You can scratch the antique furniture to sharpen up your claws. You can lacerate the cushions if you're ever stuck indoors. You can dig up all the flowers from the freshly planted beds. And with articles of clothing, it's okay to pull some threads. But I remember as a kindergarten kitten, one phrase that left me singularly smitten. You can play with your food before you eat it. You can chili your chow before the chew. You can play with your food, you can't beat it. So duck, you let me play with you. You can play with your food before you bite it. You can toy with the tuck before the crunch. You can play with your food while you fight it. It's a crazy little game called lunch. So tell me, Ducky, what is it you would like to play? It can be anything you want. I won't tell your mother.
Anything? Well, I'd like to paddle in the puddles, dabble in the mud, take a stick of backs in the shallows. Then maybe if there's time, go sliding in the slime to the marsh where you find marshmallows. I'd go and slay a dragonfly, watch water boatmen race. To say that cats are dangerous is clearly not the case.
Oh, I'd rather play a game that's sharp and witty, and preferably with something in the kitty. You can play with your food before you nibble. You can jest with the joint before the slice. You can play with your food, but don't dribble. My mom gave the best advice. You can play with your food before you gulp it. You can mess with the meal before the munch. You can play with your food then pulp it. It's a crazy little game called lunch.
Or we could go rushing the rushes, dashing the ditch, find a kind of place where it's boggy. Then make a little camp that's secretive and damn for me and my mate the Moggy. And if the other ducklings want to come and join our games, they have to make a promise first to stop calling me names.
Oh, I'll help you to forget the way they scolded. Just as soon as I have got my napkin folded. So, you want to play hide and seek, do you? Where are you, Ducky? Am I getting warmer? You can play with your food before you eat it. You can chili your chow before you chew it. Tell me, Ducky, you like oranges?
Well, I don't know. I've never tried one.
Well, suck on this. It's a crazy little game called lunch.
What's that noise?
Oh, that's just the neighbor kids playing ball. But do they play ball with me? Do they ring around my Rosie? No. Sometimes I think they don't even remember they have a cat. You know, some people should just not keep animals, and 9 out of 10 cats who express an interest would agree with me.
People. What are people?
People! Bad news, that's what people are. You just consider yourself lucky that I'm going to spare you from ever having to encounter them.
Duck!
Yes, I know it's a duck.
Duck!
Yes, I know it's a ruddy duck.
Actually, I think I'm a mallard.
Duck!
Oh, struck out by a foul ball.
Oh no, the kid's ball knocked him out. Oh great, now they're coming inside to get their ball back. Oh, what do I do? There, that's good. You hide under there, and I'll find my own way back to the duckyard. This was wonderful. Perhaps we can have lunch some other time. Goodbye. Which way was it? Was it right at the cowshed and then left at the... No. There was a pig trough somewhere. I remember the smell of it. P.U. And there was a little pond somewhere too, but he wouldn't let me swim in it, of course. So, you know, some people do go both ways. I think it was right at the cowshed. Oh boy. I think I'm lost.
With the cat? Ida, ducks don't get lost with cats. You know that.
We don't know for sure.
A cat really eat her, Mama? That's gross.
Why would anyone want to eat something as ugly as that?
That's enough of that. You are going to be nice to him when he comes back in the morning. Now off to roost. A tough little duck, and I'm sure he can outsmart that major old Tom. Of course he could. No, I'm sure of it. He's probably on his way back right now. And if he isn't, I guess I'll just have to go and find him, won't I?
This way, she's right over here. Okay. Big moment, let's go. Okay. I look good, okay. And rolling. So tell me, Ida, it's been one long, sad week now since your son went missing. How are you bearing up? Can you manage a tear for the camera right there?
What?
Leave this to me, dear. Now, which do you think is my better side?
Oh my gosh, so get out of the way. Zoom in from the headshot. Confusion, anguish, matrimonial disquiet. Oh, I love it. She's golden in. Close up for the reaction shot.
What is this?
This, dear, is Jaybird from America's Most Feathered. This is, they're doing a feature on this. Will get us one up on the Pelican. So here's the photograph you asked for. Of course, we still have the state fair.
Ida, there have been rumors of farmyard bullying. Do you believe that your poor son was abducted? Or is it possible that he ran away to escape his persecutors?
What are you saying?
Oh, that's good. I'll buy that. Defensive, yet emotional, just a hint of anger. I'm feeling up here. Get this? Oh, yeah.
Can't you just leave us alone?
Oh, that's nice. Feisty selves. Get it? Yeah. Already.
Does anyone care what I think?
Oh, sorry, sir. We're coming to the end of the transmission. I'm going to leave the final word with Ida, just in case her son is out there watching. But for now, this is Jay Bird from America's Most Feathered saying, if you see anything suspicious, and I mean anything, from thieving magpies to lost ducklings, the chicks on the switchboard are waiting to take your call. All right, Ida, it's all yours.
And don't start blubbering, for God's sakes.
Over here, guys. Let's go.
Every time I turn around, I expect you to appear. Everyone may call my name, but it's your voice that I hear. Every moment that you're gone is a moment dark and gray. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away. Get away! Get away, all of you! Every day will seem to be more empty than the last. Everywhere the sun once shone, a shadow has been cast. Every moment that you're gone is a moment dark and gray. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away.
You can't just leave me with the other four.
You'll manage straight. My mind is made up.
You're wasting your time, dear. You know you are. It's dangerous to go searching beyond the churchyard this time of year.
I won't be satisfied until I know the truth. Try to understand, dear. Mother knows.
Well, here, you better take the cell phone.
Every moment that you're gone is a moment dark and gray. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away.
Now, where have they got to? Shabby flock. I do wish they would keep up. No discipline. That's the trouble with the goslings of today.
They're probably tired, dear. We have been marching for an awfully long time.
Poppycock!
Would you prefer that we fly with a chute on the marsh? I think not, my sweet. This way.
Oh, excuse me. I was wondering if you could help me.
Keep walking, dear. Eyes front. You have at 4 o'clock.
You see, I've gotten lost.
No excuse for bad navigation. A bird who gets off his flight path doesn't deserve his wings. That's what I always say, isn't it, dear?
Always, dear.
Oh, but I can't even fly yet. I've gotten lost on foot.
Ah, infantry, eh? Messy business.
He's only a youngster. Maybe we should direct him. Give him his marching orders.
Very well. We're geese. Migrants, you know. Birds of passage. Run a tight fleet. Wouldn't do for us to lose our way, what?
Well, dear, there was that time we ended up in the Wayward Islands.
Windward, dear. Windward. And that was a completely different matter entirely. Weak thermals, strong headwind, blown off course.
So how come my sister managed to get to Fort Lauderdale?
Yes, quite.
Where were you trying to get to?
Oh, back to my mother on the lake. I think it must be in that direction. I saw some ducks flying over a few moments ago.
Well, if you did, it was probably their last flying mission. What?
What do you mean?
Haven't you heard the ground to air? Bang, bang, pop, pop, what?
No.
There's a chute on the marsh, dear. It's very dangerous.
A chute? Well, what's a chute?
Well, it's a people sport. One group of men move through the marsh, scaring ducks up into the air, while a second group of men with guns shoot them back out of the air again.
Well, the cat warned me about people.
The cat?
Yes, I went off with this cat.
His parents probably want to get rid of the ugly blighter.
Didn't your mother warn you how dangerous a cat is?
Well, yes, she did.
The enemy! Nasty piece of work. Pull your wishbone as soon as they look at you.
But the cat said he was my friend.
You don't want friends like that, dear. Your mother was right to warn you.
She was?
Gun dogs! They're starting the ship again. Time for maneuvers. I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this, but I have no option. All right, at ease. Company, fall in. I didn't mean literally. All right, eyes front. Let's have a look at you. Barnacles. Barnacles. When I said eyes front, I'd hoped that your body would be facing in a similar direction.
Sorry, Commander.
Pinkfoot, you've trodden in something. How many times have I told you to mind your own business? See to it. Snowy? Never mind. All right. We've received orders to embark on a very delicate, not to say dangerous mission.
Oh, one of them, is it?
Our task is of reconnaissance and reunification.
Oh, brother. Translation time.
This duckling's lost his mom, bless him, and we're going to find her.
If that is what he means, why doesn't he say it?
You can always tell Papa's goose by its pigeon English.
All right, men, attention. We are about to take part in an exercise the likes of which we have never faced before. You are a fine body of geese, and I know you will give your very best. Good luck, men. We're off on a wild goose chase. We will be no stranger to danger. The squadron will show no fear.
We're off, and no matter where we roam, although the mind boggles, this gathering juggles is sure to find your home.
Runways clear, prepare for takeoff, dear. We must play our part.
Hark, that's him. I fear his cabin lights are rather dim.
Chucks away, our air display must start.
We're
We're off on a wild
afraid of.
We're off on a wild goose chase. It's a thankless task, but we ask who could do it as well as we. We're off to solve this problem's cause. For what could be better than having dinner with the old missing dogs?
Pardon me, sir. Cantor's approaching from the creek. What? I think we've spoken on the subject of your spectacles, Monocles. Get them checked. Cattails to wonders. One of the things they are most famous for is being rooted to the spot.
Hello, Ducky. Thought I'd lost you.
Stand back or I'll peck.
Oh, be still, my quaking legs. I'm going to be goosed.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I've come to take you home. Your mother is carrying on something fearful.
My mother? You've seen my mother?
Of course I have, and she sent me to fetch you.
Listen here, Cat. I'm in command around here, and my squadron has taken personal charge of the duckling's safe return to his mother.
Well, I wouldn't try flying at the moment. Haven't you heard the guns?
We will commence maneuvers as soon as the shooting party is over.
It's their party, but we'll fly in one too.
Silence in the ranks.
No joke, sir.
Perhaps I can be of assistance. I'll go over to the chute, and then I'll let you know when they're packing up for the day.
Very well. And no funny business. I know several ways to skin your type.
It's like taking candy from a baby. We're off on a wild goose chase.
You may think it odd that a squad such as ours can perform this role.
We're off, and to prove that's not the case. Avoid the animal surge, swipe back and then return to base.
Company present code. Company present paper. We are about to face our most perilous mission to date. I need hardly tell you of the risks involved, or of the ultimate price we may have to pay. As we fly on to glory, I want you to know how very proud I am of this squadron. Keep a stiff, upbeat men, and remember our motto: Semper Victoriam, non pate de foie gras.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dot. I am your senior flight attendant. On behalf of Captain Raylag, I would like to welcome you to this afternoon's flight from Bobby Marshland to some far-flung farms. We will be cruising at an altitude of several feet and flying in a rather attractive V formation. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing, we ask that you observe the safety procedures we have been through so many, many times before. We hope you have a pleasant journey, and thank you for choosing Goose and the fluffy skies.
Something is not so long. We won't be back until we're found. The coast is clear. They're putting away their guns.
Do you swear?
On one of my lives.
Good. All right, man. Final check. Oh, and here's a parachute for you.
For me.
You don't think I'm going to leave you here with a duckling, do you? Oh, no, Chris. You're coming with us.
Oh, cat litter.
Our wings are spread.
So don't delay.
Our restless birds are stowed away. It's time to We're off on a wild goose chase with a happy ending impending if we can look
Goodbye. Have a wonderful flight. It was wonderful meeting all of you. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, no, what's happening? Oh, the cat. He said the people put away their guns. He lied. Oh, Mama, what do I do now?
Hold your head up high.
It's not always so easy to hold your head up high. And up here bright and breezy, I thought you'd made for a reason, but hope seems to fade with each season. And Mama, you seem so far away. It's your voice that I hear.
Every day will seem to be more empty than the last. Everywhere the sun has shone, a shadow has been cast. Every moment that you're gone is a moment dark and gray. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away. Just knowing you are out there will help me to get by until we're reunited. I will hold my head up high. You two go on indoors. I'm going to sweep up the leaves from the front path.
Oh, no, it's a people person.
I'll be in later to give you a dish of cream, Queenie, and there will be some corn for you, Rosebud, if you can lay me an egg for my lunch. Perhaps a brown one with speckles.
Fresh young speckles. What's that?
There's a dirty footprint on shag.
Some people can be so thoughtless. Why can't they step on the pattern section like civilized folk?
Never mind where they stepped. My point is that someone has stepped at all in our house.
And look there! Whoever it was has burst one of our pillows.
Hey, I'm not a burst pillow.
Oh, my word, it speaks.
What are you? Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Duckable. No, I'm a duck.
Are you sure? Was your mother a duck?
Yes.
Well, she must have been sick as a parrot when she saw you.
Oh, Loba, that's terribly good.
Thank you, dear. I don't believe I've ever seen such an ugly duckling.
What are you doing in our house?
Oh, well, I saw the door was left open and I was just sheltering from the cold. I didn't think it would hurt to step inside.
Not hurt? Not hurt? Well, let me just tell you, the marks you left on the carpet will drive the old woman to grab the carpet brush, and we just can't bear the smell of that stuff, can we, dear?
Steady, Queenie, and don't upset yourself. He's obviously going through the molt. Hormones running amok, irrational behavior, mood swings.
Yeah, and what of it?
I don't believe I like your tone, young poultry lad. And mind that, you'll be marking the anti-massacre next.
What's an anti-massacre?
I don't know, but it massacre in the house in years.
Oh, Queenie, you are a funny cat.
Thank you, dear.
Wait, cat? Are you a cat?
Of course I'm a cat.
So, are you going to eat me?
Don't be disgusting, the very thought. I've never been much into the bird butchering business. All those feathers. It's like eating a meal and flossing your teeth at the same time. No, the old woman poaches me fresh fish.
But the old woman is a person. Doesn't she hurt you? And you're a chicken. Why does she keep you cooped up in here? Don't you prefer down the yard?
You must be daft. All that scratching and scraping. I live on the couch, thank you very much. Queenie and I are domesticated, you see. It takes all sorts to make a world. On that point we are clear. It takes all sorts to make a world, but we don't want them here. Our taste is good and liberal. Our views are well expressed. It takes all sorts to make a world. It's just that all sorts best.
So you should be grateful that we're even bothering to enter into conversation with a riffraff like yourself. Lobot, so named because of an obvious deficiency in the leg department. Lobot is usually most particular about whom she chooses to enter into conversation with.
And I may tell you that Queenie is downright snobbish when it comes to social intercourse with poultry. I am most fortunate that her common interest in needlepoint has earned us such close friends. When one explores the great outdoors, one feels what one may see.
We're nouveau riche, perfect niches here on the settee.
Outside the world keeps changing, it's a constant state of flux.
That doesn't suit domestic folk. It's best left for you ducks.
Oh, it takes all sorts to make a world. On that point we are clear. It takes all sorts to make a world, but we don't want them here. Our taste is good and liberal. Our views are well expressed. It takes all sorts to make a world. It's just that our sorts,
Well, I think my sorts.
our sorts best.
So, what do you two do here all day?
Well, we sit and chat and sit and chat, and sometimes I will arch my back and let the sparks fly from my fur.
And then we sit and chat and sit and chat, and sometimes I will lay an egg.
And is that it?
What else is there for civilized folk to do? What do you do?
Well, my absolute favorite thing is swimming. It's so wonderful to feel the water cover your head as you plunge down to the bottom.
Lobot knows all about plunging at the bottom, don't you, dear?
Oh, come on, I'll show you.
Swimming in the autumn? I've never heard such a crazy notion.
Well, you could do with some exercise, dear. Think of your thigh meat. She's got drumsticks like an ostrich.
Well, you haven't exactly been a slave to your step aerobics, Queenie. It's all you can do to get your flap open.
Gracious, Lobot, you're missing your TV program. Chop chop! She just loves her antique shows.
Where's the remote?
You're sitting on it.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, camera rolling, go. 6 months on, and still no sighting of the duckling who, as you may remember from the photograph previously released, can what best be described as a rather very unforgettable appearance. Now, our experts believe that he may have undergone certain changes and have put together a composite of what they believe he may look like today. Some viewers may find this image very, very, very disturbing.
He's out there somewhere, so if you've seen him, please call in.
Oh, the mama!
Yes, viewers, we are appealing to you if you have any information. Please tell us. The image is coming up on your screen. Let's go. I can't take it. Oh my god.
That's my mama!
Is there something you'd like to tell us, dear?
That's my mama!
Did you run away from home?
Well, no.
Well, there's only one thing to do. I'll call from the kitchen.
Oh no, that's the old woman!
She wouldn't knock her own door. Come in.
Quack, quack!
Oh no, not you again!
Thought I cooked my goose egg. Now is that any way to greet your long-lost feather? I mean, father.
Father, ugliness certainly runs in the family.
What are you doing here? He's not my father, don't listen to him!
Oh, he is overcome. Son, hug your daddy. Your mother and I have been worried sick.
He's not my father, I tell you! Does he even look like a duck?
Now, dear, folk in glass house, you shouldn't call the kettle black. Or something like that.
Look, son, we must be going. Your mother is worried about you. And I do thank you, madam, for keeping him all in one piece. But we must be going right.
No, I tell you, he's not a duck. He's a tomcat. A dirty, rotten, scoundrel, hungry, evil, conniving tomcat.
It's no good, the line's busy.
Well, hello.
Oh dear, another duck? What, haven't got a pond to get to?
Meow.
Shouldn't he be getting back? You said his mother was sick with worry.
Meow.
I told you he was a tomcat.
A tomcat?
Maestro, wait. Stay.
Don't give me funny ideas, Queenie. We have an arrangement, don't you forget? Oh dear, there will be tears before bedtime.
Madam, I'd be honored, though I'm not of your ilk, if we could get together, maybe share a dish of milk.
Sir, I'd be delighted, though it's true you're scruff. But when one has things easy, one likes a bit of rough. Queenie, you loose cat! Meow.
I don't think she'd be
What sort of time do you call this?
The owl didn't commute.
Well, your father does.
Mom would have let us stay out.
Mom's not here. You're grounded. And where did you learn that language, young man? I told you not to hang around the jaybird. He's so blue.
Well, you say it.
That's different. I say it in a mature adult manner.
Still means the same thing.
Have you preened your feathers yet today?
I haven't gotten around to that yet.
You haven't gotten around to that? What do they teach you these days? You know what happens to ducks who don't preen their feathers? They sink.
When's Mom coming back?
I don't know, honey. Did you eat the pondweed I packed you?
The pelicans don't have pondweed.
No, the pelicans wouldn't.
But she is coming back, right?
I don't know, honey. Don't. Off to roost with you. Make sure you brush your beaks and save some water for me. My bill's big enough. When Ida said she'd go, I had to let her. Ashamed because this apron suits her better. Where's the joy in motherhood? An endless round of chores that have to be done. And when you think you've seen the back of them, something I just can't see. Yet Ida somehow copes with all of this. And then on top of that, she puts up with me.
Search every pond, I will search every stream, every river. In the broadest of bays, in the widest of lakes, must be crossed. While you are missing from my life, it's me who's feeling lost. Without you, I feel lost.
Can't you see the way the odds are stacked?
Nah, but the pigeon delivered a note this morning. It just says, I'm here, Twin Juts, Minnesota. I don't know if that's a place or she's just being offensive.
Look at her. Chase her from a strong belief. Look at her. It's so hard to come to terms with grief.
He's about so high with a rather characteristic honk.
Sounds like that squatty. He shot through here a while ago. They say he shot through. It's more like us who got shot through. It was like Sag Harbor.
I think you mean Pearl Harbor, dear.
Take this.
Look at her. She's getting me. She's getting me. Look at her. She's feeling
And how did we know you're not a tomcat?
I beg your pardon?
The last cat who came by here turned out to be a tomcat. One of those transfeatherites.
Did somebody say tomcat?
Common sense would seem to
No, Drake, listen. He was last seen headed in the direction of the Moreland farm.
That's north of here, isn't it?
Yes.
How very interesting.
You!
Me!
Help! Please, someone!
Who are you?
I'm Penny. Please, you think you can help me?
Oh, well, I'll try. If you don't mind me asking, what are you?
I'm a swan. Oh, mind you don't get yourself hurt, and even both of us getting damaged.
A swan?
Typical me. My first migration, and what happens?
Your first what?
Migration. The cold weather setting, and so we're leaving today for the warm lands.
Leaving?
You're a fun one. All these questions.
Oh, sorry.
What's your name?
Well, everyone calls me ugly.
Oh, don't listen to them. It's just a stage we'll have to go through. You should have heard the things they called me before the molt. Penny plain, penny dreadful, penny dropping.
Pretty Penny. How could anyone call you names?
Well, like I said, it's just a stage we'll have to go through.
Could you lift your wing up a little bit? Thank you.
My mother always told me to avoid the fishing line that people leave behind.
Yeah, mine did too. She used to tell me when we were out swimming. But there's just one more loop around your leg, and there, I got it all.
Thank you. I thought I was going to be left behind, and this is no place to spend the winter alone. Where's your flock?
Oh, my flock? Yeah, well, funny story about them. I lost them. And the more I seem to look, the more I seem to wander away.
Oh, that's dreadful. When did you last see them?
In the spring.
In the spring? You've been lost in the spring? You poor thing. You can't be out here alone. You'll freeze.
Oh, I'll be all right.
Penny!
Come with me. The others won't mind, and the next spring we'll come back and I'll help you find your mother.
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly.
Of course you could. Come on, or we'll never catch up.
Oh, no, Penny, I'd love to, but I can't. I can't fly. At least not well enough to keep up with you.
Oh, that doesn't matter if you're not as strong as the others. I'll stay back and fly at your pace.
Penny, it sounds wonderful, it really does, but I have to find my mother. I'm sure she can't be far off now. Maybe when you come back in the spring, we can meet up again.
I like that. Are you sure you'll be all right?
I'm sure.
Penny, come along, darling. We're going to be late.
I really don't like to leave you here alone. I really have to go now. Goodbye and thank you again. I won't forget you.
Honk!
I've seen butterflies on bluebells drinking in the dew. Cobwebs in the sunlight shining. I've seen them too. I've seen woodlands in the autumn, falling leaves of every shade, and you, I thought I knew what beautiful was, but now I've seen you. I've seen waterfalls cascading, sparkling in the light. Damselflies that dance their dance from morning till night. I've seen rainbows reaching skyward, pass between the clouds, then fade from view. I thought I knew what beautiful was, but now I've seen you. And though I've seen the willows weeping branches, the misty morning air, a clear and starry night has nothing to compare with you. I've seen swallows in the summer wheeling overhead. I have seen the silkworm spinning all summer thread. I have seen the golden sunset over the horizon, painting skies of pink and blue. I thought I knew what beautiful was, but now I've seen you. Now I've seen you. Oh, now I've seen She won't remember me. I bet she doesn't even come back. And even if she did, why would she want to have anything to do with me?
Ribbit! Ribbit! Whoops, pardon me.
Oh, you made me jump.
Sorry, fellas. I didn't mean to make you jump. Not that there's anything wrong with jumping, of course. It sort of runs in the family. Or jumps in the family. Depending on which way you want to.
What do you want?
Want?
Oh, go on. Might as well get it off your chest. Tell me how ugly I am.
Ugly?
There. Hope you're happy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a minute. You mind if I hop off and hop back on again? I mean, have a word with yourself, fellas. Who am I to call you ugly? Look at me. You see, if we're talking ugly, nothing comes much more aesthetically challenged to me.
Oh, I want to be left alone.
Now that's just downright antisocial. Hang on. Sorry, I got a human in my throat. Nothing. I'm getting nothing. So, anyways, sometimes I tell myself I'm just a handsome prince in frog's clothing, and then one day someone's gonna come along and kiss me. And then I realized, who'd want to snug a frog? But you know what our problem is?
No.
Our image isn't vogue, it's an image of taste. But you mark my word, fellas, one day ugly will be in. If you just sit tight on your lily pad, each silly fad will pass. Then those who sport this season's look will fall flat on there. Ask your mother what it's called. The fashion is a fickle thing, but just you wait and see. The day will come when we're in style, and then I guarantee out there, someone's gonna love you, someone's gonna love you, warts and all. Out there, just around the corner, just among the fauna, someone's gonna fall for you, though I'm so funny, sexy in my way. Though it may take some time to find out where you do your hell wrong, 'cause out there somewhere someone's gonna love you, warts and all.
Do you really believe that?
Of course I did. If I didn't, I might as well jack it all in and donate my legs to gastronomic research. I'm telling you, fellas, you gotta look on the sunny side of the lily pad. The ugliest of creatures have few redeeming features, so why not let your better point shine forth?
A mouth that runs from east to west is bound to make you look depressed. It's better if the corners both point north.
Now that's the idea. So don't go into hiding. There's no need for disguise. Even some potatoes have got nice eyes. I'm telling you, fellas, there, someone's gonna love you. Someone's gonna love you.
Warts and all.
Now you broke my language.
Out there in a muddy puddle, someone needs a cuddle. Though the chance is small, it's true.
Whenever you need boosting, one day you'll be bursting with a mate. Though it may take some time to find out when you do have a ball, 'cause out there somewhere someone's gonna love ya. Warts and all. Tell 'em, kids. Someone will care. They're gonna love ya, warts and all. Somewhere out there, we can say where or when low. The chance is small, it's true. Oh, I'm gonna lose Rexy. So funny, sexy. In my way, he'll find you sexy. Though it may take some time to find out when do you have a ball. We know you're gonna have a ball.
There's somewhere someone's gonna love you. Someone's gonna love you.
Someone's gonna love
a nice plump little duckling.
Honk, honk, honk.
It's no good just struggling and honking. I've got a family to feed, and you'll make a fine Sunday roast.
Honk.
Now, where's my knife? Phew, it's colder than a penguin's picnic out here tonight. Darn, must have left it in my car.
Well, hello, Ducky. I see the macrame class is paid off. Oh, no. How did you find me? Well, a little bird told me.
Well, you're too late. I'm going to be eaten by the people.
Such a waste.
Well, at least you don't get to eat me.
Look, Ducky, I have a proposition for you. Something that I think will satisfy both of us.
Well, I don't like oranges if that's part of your plan.
Well, at least in this plan, you get to see your mother again.
My mother?
Of course. Come with me now, and I'll take you back to your precious little farm, and you can see your mother for one last time.
Well, either way I get eaten, right?
You can't have it both ways. Quick, make up your mind. He's coming back. Fine, you're on. Good. Now remember, no funny business. At least this way you get to see your mother again.
The sun is cold and watery, the ponds are deeply frozen, of all the times for traveling, it's not when we have chosen.
Are you sure you know your way back?
To the duckyard? We seem to be going in circles.
Oh, would you shut up? It's the snow. It makes everything look the same.
The skies are gray and menacing, a blizzard would seem certain, and even guiding Wenceslas would not draw back his presence.
Daddy? Oh no! Oh no, my baby! No, not like this, not after all this time. What was your poor little life for? You poor thing. It can't end like this, it can't.
No good, my dear.
My baby's dead. He wandered away from the nest last spring. I couldn't go after him because I had his brothers and sisters to rear. And now I'm too late, and it's all my fault. Cry, my dear, for the warmth of the mother's tears can thaw the stony as frost. If only I could believe that. You must. What do we have if we don't have hope?
I'm not a duck. I'm not a duck. I'm a swan. Mama.
Just know
You were out there. You helped me to get by. And now we're reunited. I can hold my head up high. It's him, Clyde, the thing I told you about. The one who saved my life. Do you remember me? Oh, come on, say you remember me.
Oh, of course I remember you. You're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Well, you should take a look at your own reflection. I've seen rainbows reaching skyward, passage we've lost and fade from you. I thought I knew what beautiful was, but now I've seen you. And though I've seen the willows weeping prejudice, the misty morning air, a clear and starry night
Has nothing to compare.
has nothing to compare with you.
And you knew I was a swan?
Of course I did. That's why I asked you to come with us. Well, your wings have been strong enough.
Well, now you can come with us and learn our ways.
And my mother, she can come too, right?
Of course I can't. I'm just a baggy old duck. I can't teach you the ways of the swans.
Well, but you taught me how to swim.
And from what I remember, that nearly finished me off. Fancy me teaching a swan to swim.
But I want you to come with.
I know, dear, but I can't. You're placed with the swans now, and my place is back at the ducker with your father. Bless him. They say birds of a feather should flock together, and you're placed with the swans now. And I'm pretty sure someone's mighty keen to go with them.
But I've only just found you. I'm not so sure I want to leave you again so soon.
Of course you do. Now go on before I get all tearful and unnecessary. But be sure to visit us back at the duck yard, okay? Look after him for me, won't you? Well, go on then. Let's see you fly. Go ahead, take a run at it. He was different. He was different from the rest. Of course, he can't belong with me. I know I should have guessed. He wasn't mine to mother. He wasn't mine to rear. Another dream is washed away. Another dream, another mother's tear.
you behind, did you?
But you must. Your place is with the swans now.
Oh, I don't care. You're my mother. You're the one who raised me, and that's what counts. We'll go back. We'll both go back to be the first swans on the lake.
Well...
We'll go back to be different. I like me. I like my honk. I like my feathers. I like this beak. I like being different. I am different.
You certainly hear that. Just wait till Drake hears about this. He might lay an egg, and what that might turn into doesn't bear thinking about. Well, come on, let's go.
Well, hold on. Before we go, I have some unfinished business first.
Kibbles and bits, it's cold. Hello, Swanee! How I love you! Nothing? No, they're giving me nothing. No, fine, I quit. I give up. I've been working too hard for a duck. It's not even that much food. I give up. Take me away to the Betty Fur Clinic.
Look at him. Have you ever seen a finer bird? Honk! Look at him. 'Cause his honking is the best we've heard. We are feeling rather small in this whole champagne. Maybe you'll forgive us all and we all will pick up some soul in our game.
Of course I forgive you. I forgive you all. I have someone I'd like you all to meet. Everyone, this is Penny.
Hello, Penny.
Welcome home, my dear. I've been thinking. I'm getting very long in the middle, and I feel the time is right for me to relinquish the red band. Wear with pride, my dear, for you indeed are the finest bird on the lake, as I know I was in my day. And let me know from this day forth that the red band shall be known as the signet ring. Look at him, look at us, see the difference. Why did we ever think him a guy?
I always knew that my family was blessed with royal blood.
Yes. What? I made it through Thanksgiving, y'all.